The second quantum number is azimuthal quantum number, which is represented by small l. Now this azimuthal quantum number talks about, it is the number of subshells in an orbit. That means how many further divisions are there in an orbit. So it talks about the number of subshells we have in an orbit, which I have told you is always is equal to the orbit number. It also gives us the angular momentum value, which was as by the Bose model, it was actually integral multiple of h over 2 pi, and according to the quantum mechanical model, this angular momentum value is always under root of L into L plus 1 h over 2 pi. So L is the one which gives us the value of the angular momentum, under root L into L plus 1 h over 2 pi. The other thing, it gives us the shape of the orbitals. The orbitals, which are again for the further divisions in the suborbits, what are their shapes are? It is given by the L, or it is decided by the L. And the last and the most important, its value, remember, its value is from 0 to n minus 1. It means what? Like suppose we have n1, so L will be 0. When we have n2, it will have values 0 and 1. When we have n3, it will have values 0, 1 and 2, because its value is always n minus 1. So what we can find is, see, this is your orbit is, and these are your suborbits. So what we find is, first orbit has one suborbit, second orbit has two suborbits, third orbit has three suborbits, which are numbered as 0, 0, 1 and 2. Let us see what these 0, 1, 2 and other values of the L signifies. See, when we say L is 0, it means it is, we are talking about the suborbit, which will be always represented by the value of L as 0, and we call it S suborbit. It's small l, which means spherical. Whenever it is 1, it is called P suborbit. Whenever it is 2, it is called D suborbit. Whenever it is 3, it's called F suborbit. This is what we have known. We have been knowing as PDF suborbits. Even we can know if it is 4, it is called G suborbit. We haven't reached to this G level, though internationally actually we have been able to get some certain elements which are moving up to the G level, and that is why very soon we will be having a new type of a periodic table, circular periodic table, which is actually under consideration. But still till whatever the things we have in our syllabus, we have till this F. So if L is 0, it is S, if it is 1 is P, if it is 2 is D, and if it is 3 it is F. So these are the names which has been given to these suborbits. Now let us move to the third quantum number,